What's up, YouTube? This is Dread here, or Levi. It's Dread spelled D-J-R-E-A-D, like my name. Now, in this video, I will be talking about the Joe Budden and Charlamagne the God recent interview they had together. Or discussion. It was more like a discussion. But I think Charlamagne the God hosts the show. Now, of course, they talk about their top 5 albums. And forgive me, I'm chewing on a jawbreaker right now. But yeah, they talked about their top 5 albums. And newsflash, guess what? Eminem's album was not in their top 5. Why do you think there is? Or why do you think that is? Leave in the comment section below. And just go off. Just go off on Joe Budden. If you are an Eminem fan or just a real hip-hop fan and not a Joe Budden fan, tell me why you think so. Because I know we all have the same reasons why, but y'all probably have different insights and different ways to say it. And interesting ways to say it at that. If you are a Joe Budden fan, please be real about it. Like, come on now. Or if you are a Charlamagne God fan also, we both know these guys hate Eminem. They do. They won't admit it, but they hate him. Did Revival get mixed reviews? Sure it did. Mostly bad ones? Yeah. Or probably just about all of them reviews were bad from his fans. I liked Revival. Why? Because it was different. It was different type of album. With different types of songs, with different types of moods. That's exactly why I liked Revival. People want an Eminem that's all spazzed out. And I get that. They want an angry Eminem. They like him like that. Basically shady. They want the shady. And I get that. I totally get that. Believe me, I do. But that doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and say, oh, Revival's whack because Eminem did not spazz out on this album. Do y'all know that Eminem did features in a mixtape called Shady XV with new songs like Kings Never Die, Right For Me, Phenomenal. 3-4 different flows on those songs. Like, and the features he did, he went off on. Medicine Man verse, y'all know he did these features, and y'all complaining about one album. And this album wasn't even whack. I understand y'all say Relapse was probably whack, which was fact for a long time until years later they started saying it's one of the very good albums of Eminem, which is fucking confusing. Now y'all just confused as fans. But Revival's not a bad album. It really isn't. Joe Budden probably fucked it up, coming at the Walk on Water song, but Revival is a very good song. A very great album for different moods. Not one mood goes through it. Now, Kamikaze, I love because in a way you could argue Kamikaze is even better because how lyrically off he goes. But that does not mean Revival's a bad album. Now, with that being said, I might do a separate video on why Revival was a good album. So with that being said, even if Eminem did not even release Kamikaze this year, then fine. I understand why these haters will not put Revival on their top 5 album list. But then they had another list, and I will put the link in the description below to this interview. They had another list called Top 5 Lyricists of 2018. Guess what again? Eminem was not on this shit. He just wasn't. Now for you Eminem and Joe Budden fans, y'all can say, oh, Revival wasn't that good, wasn't. You're just in denial. But you put that to the side and talk about his lyricism in Revival, along with his features, because they said of all time. They didn't take album, top 5 lyricists of 2018. So even if Eminem was in features, his lyricism was still great, good or great in those features. Because Revival wasn't bad. Walk on Water, it wasn't bad, even though he wasn't spitting on lyrically. Believe was a very good lyrical song. That's told the whole story and motivation type shit he did. And what else? Framed was a great song, very lyrical. Revival. See, notice how I'm saying shit off of the Revival album, and I don't get the Kamikaze yet. So it's Believe, Frame, Walk on Water wasn't bad lyrically. Then there's the Close Septic was very good, a great lyricist song. And I'm trying not to get the Offended yet, because we all know Offended was a great song lyrically. So there's all those songs on that album. Those few songs that I named that he spit great lyrically. And you add that to Kamikaze lyrically. And those guys did not say Eminem in the top 5 lyricists in 2018. That's some hateful shit. I don't care how they put it. They said, oh, people will look at us as haters. Fuck, of course they fucking are. You're not a hater if you're not gonna put Eminem in your top 5 lyricists. I love how they narrowed it down to of 2018. Like Eminem's not released 2 albums. 2. Not a mixtape, 2 albums. Eminem released 2 fucking albums in only several months. And even though the first album had a bad backlash for bullshit reasons, because they didn't really listen through it, they wanted a whole angry lyrical Eminem, which was in this album, by the way, which was in Revival, like I just said. They still hate it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Now, if you are a real hip-hop fan, I've seen comments that said, you gotta admit, Revival wasn't that good. No, nothing to admit. All because you want a shady, that does not mean it was a bad album. Sorry. It was different. It was very diverse. That's why I liked it. People want the same shit all the time. And then when they get the same shit, they bitch about it. We see it all the time in movies. Oh, I want the same type of movie. Y'all got this. People got the same Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield, an origin story. They wanted the same shit. Guess what? They did it. They didn't pan well with the fans. But as soon as they switched it up, he's been Spider-Man for a while, and he don't talk about his parents in this new Spider-Man with Tom Holland. Now people love it. People love the Tom Holland Spider-Man more because it's in the Marvel universe. Let's get that out of the way. Not because they skipped the origin story. It's because it's in the Marvel universe. The Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie wasn't even bad either. That showed a real good Spider-Man. The Spider-Man in that movie was so good that they took the diving, the way he dives in that movie, and put it in the video games, and they put it in the new recent Spider-Man video game. That was a real good Spider-Man portrayal. It really was. He used the webs a lot. Spider-Man uses his webs a lot, and he used webs so much. Like, the webs are not left out in those movies. That was a great movie. So the point I'm making is that you can't say you want the same shit, and then you get it, you go to opinion about it. Now, I'm not saying Eminem can't give a Kamikaze Part 2, let's just call it, because I'm not sure what his next album will be. So I'm not saying Eminem won't give it a Kamikaze Part 2, and I'm not saying y'all won't like it as equally as I did the first Kamikaze. I'm saying that he did a whole different album, like Revival, separate from his other album, very separate. I was late listening to his old past albums. I was very late listening to Eminem's old past albums. I'm not gonna lie. I've been caught up to it though with Pandora and SoundCloud from 3 years ago to now. I caught up with all his albums and all the songs and really listened to them through, because I listened to them over and over again from SoundCloud to Pandora, and now I got a new iPhone, so to Apple Music too. So I caught up with it, but his albums were it was different from Revival. The songs probably had the same messages. Like White America, like Revival is basically a White America type album, basically. but he still adds his own little shady type part into it. It's very different. That's why I love it, because it's Revival is different, so diverse with so many different songs. I listen to the whole Revival album while in the shower, then out the shower, because it's different mood swings. Like, you can listen to the whole shit. Now people will go back to the Revival album, listen to it, and say, "Oh, I do like it. It is pretty good, probably." And I swear, watch this video gave me more views because people gonna say, "Oh yeah, this guy said it first." Yes, people are gonna look right at that Revival album and give it some good reviews. Take away the bad ones, because it wasn't even a bad album. It really wasn't. Sorry. Hell, even if Infinite was a very good album, and I listened to Infinite, did I dislike it? No. Would I say it's better than Recovery, Relapse, Revival, and Kamikaze, or MMLP2 or MMLP, the first one? No, I wouldn't say it's better. Fuck. Infinite compared to those albums I just named is whack. Does that mean Infinite is really whack? No, it's not. I'm not gonna say Infinite is whack. I could say compared to the other Eminem projects, it's whack, sure. Because the other Eminem projects, he really went off. Like, he just took off. But y'all gotta understand, different is a good thing. It's nothing wrong with getting different shit. It's really nothing wrong with that. Y'all gotta stop bitching over different content. These mumble rappers are giving off the same shit, and look at all the attention they're getting. You know why? Because they're making party music. Eminem makes music that's lyrical, with a not give a fuck attitude, motivational, and the type of song that you can exercise to all in one. Not necessarily party music, but you could probably dance to it a little bit and definitely work out to it. But you know, of course, mumble rappers get a lot of attention because this generation just stupid and full of shit, and they got bad taste in music. But Joe Budden and Charlamagne the God are haters. If you are a fan of those two, then you need to fix your mindset and watch different people. Joe Budden comes from a lyrical background to like Travis Scott's album, and then like and then they say, "Oh, I like Pusha T's album." Now I'm not gonna say Pusha T is a bad lyricist, but still, Eminem was not on their top 5. 5 is enough to add at least one person that everyone's thinking of, at least. Just like how people usually say the top 5 basketball players, and usually Jordan's on it. Usually Michael Jordan is on it. Usually. Now you say, most likely, people might say LeBron James. Oh, I think some people will still try to avoid saying LeBron James, but usually MJ is on their top 5 basketball players of all time list. But yes, I get it. They did say 2018. Still, Eminem wasn't on it. Revival had great lyricism from Eminem. Then Kamikaze came out. And they said 2018. So you tell me through 365 days, that one feature Eminem did, they had great lyricists. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about Majesty. I forgot about Majesty too. The Majesty song that he did with Nicki Minaj. See? Listen. Joe Budden and Charlamagne got a fucking haters. And hopefully, one day, when I get very popular on YouTube and this video shares towards their Twitter page or whatever, and they see this video, I want them to see it. I want them to feature me on their shows. So I'll talk to them. I'm gonna spit straight facts. Straight facts. There's nothing bad you can say about Eminem, period. Joe Budden, definitely. He literally had that one hit song, Pump It Up. How can you have that one hit song and then complain about somebody else? Or talk shit about somebody else? It does not make any sense. I don't give a fuck who you are. It doesn't make sense. One song. And I listened to that song a lot when I was younger, not knowing who played it. I just loved the whole hoppity, thing to it, the whole party shit to it. Not growing up, find out it was him. And that was one hit song. I never knew he had one hit song. I don't listen to Joe Budden songs anyway. But I never knew he had one hit song. One. Like, damn, like, I forgot all about Jules Santana, but he had more hit, like, song that people talked about than that Pump It Up shit. And I feel bad, like. So, and not saying he doesn't know his music, but damn. You have one hit song, you over here talking shit about Eminem? Yes, he's right, but that does not mean that his skill set is not there. He has the skills. Now, y'all need to stop hating on Eminem. He didn't do nothing to y'all. But make great music. And get hits. That's all he did. He made great music. If he made bad music, y'all be on his ass. Now he made great. Now he made more great music than bad music. And he came back hard with Kamikaze, and y'all still try to hate on him and shit on him. Stop that shit. Y'all gotta. And he going platinum with this, and he's in his 40s. To be honest, I don't think JD's album is going platinum with Beyonce right now. If it is, then y'all could, write in the comment section and check me on it. But so far as I know, is it going platinum that I've heard of? I don't think so. Not saying JD got bad at rapping. Oh, and they put JD's album as one of the top 5 lyricists. Now, was he very lyrical in his recent song that I heard, Jay-Z? No, he was not very lyrical. Political and good rapping style, yes, but not very lyrical. That's not bad. Jay-Z doesn't have to be lyrical all the time. I heard a song that he just spit good lyrics, but it wasn't OD lyrical. It was very political and just made sense. Like, okay, I could agree with this shit. But Jay-Z does not always spit very great lyrics. But he's not always very lyrical. He's not always very lyrical. He's really not. And that's not a bad thing. Like I said, you can be a good rapper or a great rapper and not be very lyrical. But sooner or later, you're going to make at least a few songs that you're very lyrical in. So either way, it's going to come hand in hand. But still, of course he put in Jay-Z just to, divide. But, I do another video on why Revival was a good album. Could be argued as a great album in some cases because of the songs and the messages he put out there in the other video. So for now, leave in the comment section your top 5 albums and tell me why you think Joe Budden was hating, because there's probably more to this history that I didn't know. And Charlamagne the guy too. He probably been hating on Eminem since 4 years ago that I didn't know about. Just like I did not know the beef between Gucci Mane and Eminem either. I don't know about that beef until I watched a video with Screw Reactions. He dug into it deep, and I was like, holy shit. They had beef before in the past? Because he's a friend of Mariah Carey's. But leave in the comment section your top 5 albums and top 5 lyricists of this year. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Notifications on. I will upload a video today. Probably not this one necessarily, because this one is going to be after another one I got to upload. But we'll be uploading more videos. Oh, one more thing. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. I will put my social media info in the description below also. So make sure you get all that shit. And yeah, subscribe, share. Break the wall!